You are now listening to Oversaturated, the podcast, hosted by Johnnie and Ralph. Now let's get it.
Welcome to another episode of Oversaturated, the podcast where we discuss music, movies, pop culture, and everything in between. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Ralph.
Welcome to episode number 285.
285, man. On the podcast, formerly known as Ralph this week.
Oh, formerly known. Okay, we'll get into that. New listeners, please follow us on all social media. Facebook, just search Oversaturated the podcast. X is Oversat Podcast. Instagram is Oversat the podcast. And our email is oversatpodcast@gmail.com. And please be sure to check out our website, oversatthepod.com. Anything you need to know about OS is there.
Yes, sir. If you want to follow us individually, I am the Mind of Ralph across the social media platforms.
Yeah, man. On X, I'm JON2_ the letter B. On Instagram, I'm JBS_ESL_AAMU. First, man, come round of applause, man. Hit it again just because. Round of applause. Let's cheer also because we are back. We are back. Man, Ralph, it's been a few weeks since we recorded.
Yes.
The pod has been off for a week. How you feeling, man? It's good to see you, bro.
Oh yeah, likewise, man. I'm cool. Okay. You know what I'm
This
saying?
cool, this cool guy here.
No, man, I'm cool, man. Like, no, we still some pre-production. I'm reeling. So my energy will pick up definitely. But man, everything's good, man. I can't complain, man. I mean, what about you?
Listen, look.
Fresh off, man.
Fresh
Talk.
off of vacation, honeymoon, all of the
Talk to us,
above.
man.
Listen, look, the sun, look. What would you looking for? What you looking for?
That's what I was trying.
Hey man, look, I am rejuvenated. I am well rested. I am all of the things, man. Had a great time out the country in Mexico. Just able to relax. Listen, that's the first time I felt like I've truly like relaxed and enjoyed like just nothing in a very long time.
Really?
So the fact that I was able to disconnect,
Mm-hmm.
I was able just to enjoy the time with my wife, meet new people and just be,
Yeah. Do you mind telling people where you were? You don't have to mention the resort, but
Oh no, I mean, she ain't there no more.
Oh,
It's
okay.
cool. It's
Well,
cool
hey,
now.
you might want to gatekeep. Like, hey, no, this is mine. Like,
and that's a great point. But I'll give the spiel, right? So we stayed at it's a Secrets property, Secrets Moshe, and the property itself, it has 3 different tiers, right? 3 different levels. So you got the Secrets property, which is just the regular joint, all the amenities that come with that Secrets property. You have the Preferred Club, which is like an additional building with additional rooftop pool and restaurant, which was real dope. Then you have the Impression side, which is completely different, where it has two additional rooftop pools only Impressions guests can go to, a restaurant that was super fire, and a bunch of other amenities that only Impressions could use.
So it's the VIP on top of the VIP,
basically.
Like I picked that up real quick. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So this is the elite VIP.
And the room come with your own personal concierge, butler, and all that. So anything you need, like, you can contact this person and they got it. Whether you need a spot at the pool, you need something in the room, like whatever you need, they got you.
So you say you had to
no, we was there. We was there, baby. We was there, baby. Not like the property was great. Listen. And if you're in Impressions, you have access to everything, like everything throughout the resort.
I do like that. It's like, hey man, if I'm here, man, if I have it, I can do it. I'm gonna do it.
If we're gonna do it, we got to do it right.
Yeah. And like you said, it's a honeymoon, so spare no expense.
It was lit. It was lit. But nah, it was really great. Honestly, I would say that property is more so for couples. Now, there were like friend groups and stuff there, but everybody that we kind of interacted with, most of the people there were a couple or on couples trips or things like that. So
yeah, like that's part of doing the proper research. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you have a dope travel agent. We share.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving no more free shout outs. They got to come with something. but no, that comes with research because people go to a certain resort and expect a vibe. No, everything ain't a vibe. Some things are literally for couples.
That's a fact.
Literally for honeymoons, anniversaries, getaway, romantic getaways. Like, and if like you want you to know that, cool. And then some resorts, it's for the bullshit. Hey, I mean, you could be there with your wife,
but do you really want to be?
Do you really want to be? Every resort is not made the same, but you know that if you research, trust me, research that thing.
Word up. So yeah, man, it was great. Met a lot of great people. I think I'm becoming that person where I like to be active in the morning and then spend the rest of the day chilling when I'm on vacation.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like get it out. Whatever we doing, if we doing excursions, let's get that out the way. Or water sports, let's get it out the way.
The resort was so dope, we didn't even have to leave. Like they had the free water sports, they had the free activities like throughout the day. It was somebody there doing tennis clinics. They had bike tours, all kind of shit. So hey,
spend your vacation how you like. Hey, listen, you only go get these 4, 5, 6 days, so you just make the most of it.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Do what you got to.
Hey man, I loved it. What about you, man? What's going on?
I mean, besides me, hey, listen, this was a Hail Mary like type of thing. Like, I have not been to a concert all year, so I finally went to one. Me and the wife, we went to see Chris Brown.
Hey,
Christopher Maurice Brown. Hold on, let me say this.
Let's get to it.
It's only one. It's only one of them. I had to see it for myself. It's listen. I know Mike, James Brown, they, Beyonce, everybody, we love to cross compare. Like, well, such and such. No. It ain't nobody doing what he doing. Let's just say that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's just put that out.
I'm with you.
Ain't nobody doing what he doing because this is astonishing. That nigga 36.
I'm 36.
Right. And he performed 3 hours. Like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's insane.
Now, the show itself, Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller being the openers. Bryson has the energy that Summer Walker doesn't possess, but Summer Walker has the bigger songs, if that makes sense. Yeah. Summer Walker got the bigger joints that compared to Bryson Tiller, but Bryson Tiller came out with the more energy.
Got you.
So it's like Summer Walker should have opened. Like she should have been the first. Like we need to get her out the way because it wasn't like her energy wasn't there. Like she got the songs that the ladies love. I know some Summer Walker songs too, so don't let me get out there like that.
Of course.
But the energy
just wasn't there.
It's just I'm like, Mama, you a stripper. Where's the entertainment factor? You was a stripper before this. Where's the entertainment factor?
Now wait, remind me. Summer Walker, she was the one that had the social anxiety, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's why.
I guess. How you have a social anxiety and you're a stripper? And I guess you had to be a good stripper for you to make it out the strip club and then become a singer.
I mean, look, she has great songs.
Okay.
I guess that's it. I don't know.
All right. That's it. And then Bryson Tiller, I stand on the fact he only got 4 or 5 songs. I don't even know why he was there, but hey,
that's why he opened.
And then the one song he got is on with Chris. So and that song just came out.
Damn, that's crazy.
Just came out. But now back to Chris, man. He was in and out of pockets, like the way he set up his stage shows, like in 3 or 4 tiers. I can remember like stories. And that second batch of songs he went through, like when I say he ain't missed, like every song hit. That's like crazy. The transitions was crazy. Like, and the dance breaks, he keeps the iconic dance breaks for certain songs, like Wall to Wall. Like he does that. Course. Like the end of She Ain't You, he does that. And like the lighting, like I was like, this. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of fanned out a little bit. But see, it's like it was like, hey, this nigga cold. Like that's the first. I was like, this nigga cold.
But you see, when an artist is that great, it'll bring that out of you. Like
it's that
type of love is reserved for those Chris Brown level artists.
And you know what? I guess it felt good because you know how it is when you've been shooting in the gym with an artist.
Yeah.
I remember buying his first album. We 20 years past that, and he doing stadiums.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. But it's it was just it's like I encourage it. I mean, the show has been going on for months at this point. But if you got another tour that you ain't seen yet and it's coming close to you, go. It's worth it.
That's the one
I'm
to go
gonna tell you, it's worth it.
That's what's up.
It's worth it, man. But you know, I don't want to stay here too long because we can stay. It's more that I didn't get into, but just know he is a 1-to-1. Stop comparing that man. Stop playing with that man.
Hey man,
stop playing with him.
It'd be like, listen, I've been seeing the videos, the reviews, the TikToks, and all that. How the fact that he does perform so many songs is like people talk about, hey man, I'm tired. Why you still performing type shit? But look,
bro,
he got 20 years.
All right, hold on. This is another thing too. He didn't perform. He might have performed one feature, and I don't know if you remember the song. You remember Kid Ink? You remember him?
Yeah.
Show Me Something. You remember that song?
I do.
That's the only song he performed that had a feature. I guarantee you not. The DJ didn't even have to touch them. It was a set where it was just like, you know what? We gonna do the songs we ain't even got to on the playlist, and he dropping hits. Like I was like, get the, because you know, like the posthumous, the posthumous Aaliyah feature he got. They don't know because it was a single. Trust me, it's so many songs.
I'm about to say, look,
I understand.
I'm gonna have to
trust me. I understand that one went over your head, bro. It's okay. Like I ain't gonna hold that one against you.
I probably know if I hear it, but
yeah, you would.
Off the top, I'm like, I don't know.
Me, you would know it if you hear it, but it's like that's the song we doing just when it's him and the DJ. Like we got too many other joints to run through.
That's crazy. I love it, bro.
He was running through the joints. It's so crazy.
It's the thing about Chris Brown. I don't know, outside of a Beyonce or those level artists, ain't no other artist that could do anything like that.
At his like, I just want to keep bringing up the fact that he is just as old as us.
Yeah, shit, a year or two younger.
Yeah, that's my point. That's my point. He outside. I'm talking about like the energy. Like he's doing this for like 3 hours, and then like, you know how big you are to where your background dance is getting clout.
Oh yeah.
Like his background dancers, like people know them. Like I know Lance and Taylor. Taylor like his work wife.
I was gonna say because Taylor been rocking with him for the last few tours.
Man, what? She'd have been.
I seen Taylor on the Indigo tour.
I'm like, man,
like, look, hey,
and Taylor be outside with it.
Hey. So,
but nah, it was a great time, man.
I
implore anybody to go see it if you haven't seen it already.
That's fire.
I know, man. But man, what we doing? Off the dome?
Off the dome.
I got one for you, bro.
Let's do it.
You know, Leon is like the elite of black actors, right? Not in the sense not in the sense of like, acting range and ability, but just his song, like his movies are just always in black culture.
Facts.
So it's always gonna mess with us. But I got 4 roles. We gotta rank them.
Okay.
All right. We got Above the Rim with Thomas Shepard. Okay. We got DeReese, Cool Runnings. We got JT Matthews, 5 Heartbeats. And then of course we have David Ruffin with The Temptations. So we go rank them 1 to 4.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna go off the rip and just say that David Ruffin is number 1.
Look, hey, Cool Runnings is a sleeper, bro.
I know. That's a pool, right?
That's my shit.
So it's like,
man.
So who fighting for 2, 3, and 4?
Right.
That's pretty much what we doing. Because there's no way we was gonna say David Ruffin wasn't number 1. He made David Ruffin such a villain in real life. People were like, "Hey, this ain't how it went." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that wrote the movie, they was like, like
that ain't it.
They was like, David Ruffin family damn near sued whoever, because they was like, "You ain't finna be talking about my uncle like that."
That's funny as hell. This is not fair. Like this is crazy.
That's his top 4 though. That's his top 4. Now, okay, I will go out on a limb and say number 2 has to be Thomas Shepard, right? Mm-hmm. Now, not arguably, I mean, he's playing opposite Tupac in one of Tupac's best performances, right? So he was his brother in that film. But if you're just going off of the fake basketball player, Thomas Shepard might be up there. Like he might be up there with like
with fictional character,
Air Bud,
up there with Joanna Man.
Yeah.
Yo,
not Joanna Man.
Like Mike.
Yeah. Like what? He above them. Like he above them. I say everybody. This man said Joanna Man. Shit.
Okay, all right.
Now that's 2. That's 2 for me.
And you know what? Damn this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why this is really hard, because his role. So Cool Runnings is like one of my all-time favorite. Like kid, like that's I love that movie. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm really not mad at your argument with Thomas Shepard being at number 2. So I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, and I think that's the one that didn't typecast him too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love that role for him, because JT Matthews, David Ruffin, Little Richard either. And Little Richard's not on this list, but he was always known as the music actor guy, like the biopic guy.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that because he bodied every role that we're talking about.
Right. So what we have remaining? We got
JT Matthews from 5 Heartbeats.
Yep.
And then we have Reese from Cool Runnings. I know, right?
Now this just boils down to which one he had a better acting performance in.
And I would bear to argue is JT Matthews.
I knew he was going there. I did.
He had more. I think he had more to work with. As far as like storyline and stuff like that. Yeah, he was the leader of the Jamaican bobsled team. But you can argue that it was John Candy's story.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, yeah. You're right.
And DeReese was the leader. Like he had the only one that had a wife, I think. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was layers to him, but it's almost like anybody could have played that part. Where I'm arguing that in these first 3 roles, ain't no change in those 3 for me.
Damn. Yeah, we might. Yeah, so we might have to go. We might have to go 5 Heartbeats at 3. Damn, I know. And I'm in my brain. I'm trying to make an argument for Cool Runnings, but I can't.
I mean, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, his man's Dinka might have had more, sauce to his role. Dinka Jr. like
damn, that's crazy. I'm going to watch Cool Runnings tonight. Damn, that's crazy. That's my shit.
Okay, so we're gonna say number 1. David Ruffin. Number 2, what was that? Number 2? I'm tripping.
Number 2 was Above the Rim.
Okay, Above the Rim.
Yeah.
Thomas Shepard. Then number 3, JT Matthews. Then number 4, DeReese from Cool Runnings.
Hey,
let us know what y'all think about that Leon ranking of his. I arguably say his top 4 performance.
That's fucking diabolical, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. So for my Off the Dome, we're in an era where we're seeing a lot of nostalgic cartoon film and movies being turned into live action TV shows and movies and things like that.
Okay.
So I want to ask you what 90s cartoon TV show could you see being a live action movie today? Or would you want to see being a live action movie today?
Live action. Now it depends, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure how profitable this would be, but I'm thinking about how practical it can be applied. It can be easily like a teen comedy film. Doug.
Say it again.
Doug.
Oh, Doug. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Patty Mayonnaise, Roger.
But
Mr. Dink.
Mr. Dink. Yeah. Skeeter and them.
Right, Skeeter. Right,
do you think that would be an interesting film? That would be
that's what I'm saying.
Like a teen film?
That's what I'm saying. It'd pretty much be Superbad or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Damn, a super bad version of Doug would be kind of fire.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, make it practical. Like, that's the only thing I can think of, and then that was just the first thing that came in my brain.
I got you. For mine, I was actually thinking Captain Planet. I think Captain Planet would be fire as live action. Just thinking about like what was the 2017 Power Rangers.
Man, that
was that
underrated, man. I love that film, man.
I
love that film. I went back and rewatched the other day.
Like, it's a really good film, right? And I recall even watching, I was like, this will be fire. Like, Captain Planet would be fire and done in this vein.
Yeah.
Whatever CGI today, the story of recycling and all that shit. Like, I think that would be fire for today.
I got you. I follow you on that. I like that.
A live action Captain Planet.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, man. So Off the Dome,
man. Yeah, that was Off the Dome. People rank those Leon film roles.
Yep. And then what 90s cartoon would you like to see as a live action film today? Let us know.
OS Gang, What's Happening, Family, and Kinfolk. We got a few topics here on the OS News docket for the week. We've been gone, so we go have a mix of a little bit of old, a little bit of new. But let's try this out. Let's say Young Thug. Young Thug been yapping. Young Thug been talking. And I know y'all tune in to OS for these riveting street reports.
Riveting.
Because we let you know what the streets be saying.
Word.
So Johnny, hey, Young Thug, a series of phone calls from within his jail, his jail sentence or whatnot have been leaked. Have you heard any of them? And then what's your take on that?
I've been hearing some. I've heard some of the clips of some of them, some of the calls. As a civilian,
right. Let's preface that.
It's like Is it not snitch? Okay, so I'm looking at it two ways, right? Is this not quote unquote snitching? But also
he doing a lot of yapping. That's all I'm gonna say. That's why I didn't say the snitch word, because for one, I mean, listen, if it's me, I'm telling.
But if you're talking to your lady, is it really considered snitching if you pillow talking?
But it's one thing to pillow talk in the privacy of your own home, not on a recorded line.
Well, okay. Touche.
It's one thing to talk that talk behind closed doors, but you on a recorded line, and you know it's a recorded line.
The fact that you know it's a recorded line and then talking how that I understand.
It's like, now listen, I ain't the smartest person, but I would think that if you are a criminal, like, you're already behind closed doors, closed bars, and whatnot, and these are the conversations that you're choosing to have. Like, I can understand, like, the thing about him talking shit about Glorilla, if that's the thing he wants to do. Like, we can do that. But I'm talking about, like, how you're talking shit, like, about your case potentially. Like, that's where it gets disgusting. Like, right. Or your thoughts and feeling on Gunna. Like, hey, Gunna ain't even thinking about you, big dog. Like, hey, you might want to let that one go.
I'm about to say, Gunna out here dropping albums, so, and the song's not bad. So,
man, what I'm talking about, listen, Thug, I don't think you had an album that is as good as the last three he done had.
Which is crazy.
Like, you don't have runs, don't get me wrong, but I'm just talking about a full body of work. There's only one body of work that I stand by with Young Thug, and it's called Punk. That's it.
I think I remember you talking about that one. But I don't know, man. Could it be that because he was behind bars for as long as he was, it's just like, at this point I don't care and I really need to get these takes off. Like, I don't know.
But the thing is, it's like, I don't know if he knew that this would get leaked, because it's like,
well, I would imagine, even though he knows these are recorded chats, right? In no scenario did he believe that the public would be hearing any of these.
Yeah.
Which is why I believe he's speaking so freely on these calls. But again, it's recorded, so there's always the potential, right?
There's always a potential that can get out. It's always. It's like, who didn't he pay off? Like, is it?
Hey, somebody got to be big mad.
Somebody mad, but the whole, like, let's start here, right? He's bashing Kendrick Lamar on one of these phone calls by saying he'll never be bigger than Drake, because pretty much after not securing a feature, but he said Kendrick, like, has never put anybody on. So do you think there's any truth or validity to his statement because of that?
Maybe from somebody that's within the industry, like Young Thug, right? Part of the rap game, part of the culture and all that. Maybe from their perspective, maybe he didn't put anybody on, because maybe of course he's measuring that against what Drake has done in his career.
Yeah.
Where Drake, he was easy to hop on the song, to give an unknown, quote unquote, group or individual notoriety, where in the past, I guess historically, Kendrick Lamar really hasn't done that.
Yeah.
He hasn't really had those features on his album where, I don't know who this is, let me go look this up. Or he hasn't historically hopped on a quote unquote unknown artist song either. But so
yeah,
like why does that matter?
I mean, well, you can arguably say that his role is harder to where he got because of the fact that he does not do that.
Right. I agree with that.
So if that's the logic, you know what I'm saying? Let me flip it on, those people that love to say, well, Drake helped out these people where, these situations are actually, transactional. They do help both artists.
Right.
Like, it helps the star Drake stay brighter, and it does help maybe a young artist or somebody that's virtually unknown ascend. So I can see it both ways. But just to say that, like, Drake is God gives to, like, anybody that he jumps on the song with, it's like a lot of empty calorie hits. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I've always stood on that. Drake ain't the only person that make empty calorie hits either. So it's not just him, but these are the people that we're talking about. But for Young Thug to have that take, knowing that you're so close to Drake, that's where it gets kind of nasty. That's not objective.
I'm with that.
Because, like, I think Young Thug would have been Young Thug. Now, his commercial success, we can debate that because of him being associated with Drake. But I think Young Thug would have still been whoever.
And honestly, I always go back to the Migos when it comes to, like, these types of talks with Drake. Like, I think at some point Migos still would have become Migos had Drake not got on Versace. Like, I think it still would have happened. So even though the Drake stimulus package was a thing, sure, but I think a lot of those artists still would have become who they become without that.
I think what we're failing to give credit and credence to is the Atlanta ecosystem.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying, like how everybody is pushing the Atlanta sound out. It doesn't have to be Drake. Don't have to be on the Migos song for them to pop because they're still a part of the Atlanta ecosystem. Like Future didn't need Drake.
True.
Future is connected to old Atlanta. Like Future's connected to Dungeon Family. Why do I need Drake? I'm connected to them. Like I'm connected to the archetypes of this shit.
And you can honestly, you can look at it from the perspective, hey, maybe Drake wasn't the one trying to put these people on. Maybe he was leeching off of said artists and finding them before they blew up and was like, oh, okay.
Well, it's kind of like, look at it like this. It's kind of like a big time comedian sending his writers out to smaller comedy clubs. Like, let's see what the street, like, let's see what people are really into.
Damn.
And then I can start because you've heard like bigger name comedians get, saying, people say they stole jokes from smaller comedians, but their writers and their people, feelers go out into these smaller comedy clubs, seeing what people really are on, seeing what they really enjoy. So I can imagine it's the same way in the music industry.
And Young Thug probably just hurt. Like, if Kendrick did not want to feature with you for whatever reason, I don't know the reason, just let it be. Like,
but listen, Kendrick is very selective with his features. I don't think Kendrick has smutted himself out feature wise.
Oh, that's a fact.
Because some features just don't work. Like he's not as much of a Swiss Army knife as Drake is.
Okay.
Drake sings. Drake can do melodic. Drake can do this. He can do girls. Like Drake got different bags. Kendrick don't have that. So what does a Kendrick and Young Thug song sound like when Kendrick don't even rap in that space to make bops? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick don't make those.
Right.
And if Thug ain't trying to get on some introspective shit, what we talking?
Shit, hey, the most introspection we ever heard from Young Thug has been on these phone calls. So is this what we putting on the beat with Kendrick now? Is that what we hearing? Like, come on.
But you salty because Kendrick didn't give you a feature. I mean, I don't think after all the success that you've had solo and then even with Drake and just you doing your thing, what would have Kendrick feature have done for you personally?
Right.
Just another feature in your ecosystem that we probably would have forgot about, because I always say Kendrick don't sound that good on trap songs anyway.
Right.
You remember Mask Off remix?
I do.
I know, right?
That was one of my favorite Future songs anyway. But neither here nor there. But what do you think about Thug saying that Kendrick will never be as big as Drake because of said feature issues?
His argument with that was the fact that Drake is widely accepted in more spaces than Kendrick is. That's why you get a lot of these people saying, I ain't never switched up on Drake. Drake gave me these bops and all this. Like Kendrick don't get those types of fans. The very trendy fair weather, he made a bop that I can jig to. Like he don't do that.
Yeah.
Kendrick Drake does that a lot. So granted, his fan base may be a little bit more widespread. And I think that's not a fair assessment because Kendrick's there regardless.
And that's the point I was getting to, because both Drake and Kendrick have been able to do these global tours, right? Kendrick has done it his last 2 tours, Mr. Morale, Big Steppers, and GNX. So to say that Kendrick will never be as big of an artist as Drake, I think is misguided. It's misguided because clearly he is.
Yeah, clearly.
And the fact that both Drake and Kendrick have been able to coexist for as long as they have is because they are honestly in 2 different lanes. Yeah, they're of the culture, they're in rap, but like we always say, Drake is the pop star. He's been able to be that chameleon. He's been able to infiltrate so many different types of genres of music, but Kendrick is the artist. The art has always spoken for itself when it comes to Kendrick Lamar and his music. So they've been able to coexist, and yes, they both been able to reach, I guess, the highest level of stardom that there has been.
Yeah, I'm just confused as what's Thug's angle on this.
Just hurt. That's it.
Hurt for what?
Because I guess because he ain't get the feature. I don't. At least that's what I'm reading. Trying to read between the lines. But he just heard that somebody told him no. That's crazy.
That's crazy. I don't really know. But it's more to the Young Thug saga. We won't get into all that because we can stay here a little bit longer actually.
Yeah.
But neither here nor there. Let's try something else out, man. Let me see. I think we had. I want to see what we at. Oh, Drake. Might as well. Let's just talk about Drake.
Right, that's weird.
Yeah, Drake purchased another piece in hip hop memorabilia, which happened to be a death row chain allegedly worn by Tupac. There's been some conflicting reports about that.
Mm-hmm.
So Drake purchasing another piece of hip hop memorabilia. Johnny, what do you have to say about that?
I want to know why this matters. Like Drake is at a point in his career where he has probably 10% of all money in hip hop. Like he has all the money, some of the money that's been generated in hip hop as a whole, right?
Market share.
Like it's crazy. Like he's able to buy whatever he wants. And hey, if he's creating his own hip hop museum in his house or many houses, I think that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
But why specifically buying Tupac's chain? Why is that news, I guess?
To get under Kendrick's skin, I guess. Like if we're gonna make it about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. And one thing I noticed is just that people champion this type of behavior. And for those who are very familiar with Geechee Gotti, right? Geechee Gotti is a battle rapper from the West Coast, from LA, from Compton. So listen to all the layers.
Yeah.
But Drake has been in battle rap culture, even paid some of these guys. You know, the Drake card,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That was a thing. So why is Geechee in the comments of Drake putting fire emoji saying, you know what? Yeah, that's what's up. Like, you know how goofy you sound?
Oh, man.
Like, why are you championing this guy from the West Coast and you know that he threatens to melt down chains the minute he gets emotional? So if Tupac really had that on, that needs to be in the Smithsonian, not with Drake.
Yeah.
But then again, somebody sold it to Drake. So you can't be mad at the collector that took Drake's. You know, if I was asking for 50, Drake want to give me 100 to prove a point, I'm gonna take the 100K because Drake wants to prove a point.
Yeah, it's true. Man, we just need the Wakandan war dogs to come and get all this shit back. That's what we need. Like, I don't care. Like, this shit don't matter. Like, so what? So what? Listen, if Drake is doing this because of Kendrick, that still goes to show over a year and a half later that he's still hurt. Like that's crazy. Like we're really at a point where look, Kendrick he done dropped GNX, he did his world tour. The man probably back in Ghana chilling with his family. Like, and Drake still ain't put out the slap shit. Like, what are we really doing? I don't care about nothing that he purchased. I don't care about nothing but this Iceman album that's supposed to drop soon. Like, and if it's good or not.
That's supposed to save hip hop because y'all claim that rap is dead without Drake.
But here we are we're discussing the fact that he purchased the chain that Tupac wore. Yeah. So what? He ain't gonna wear it. Like, it don't matter.
And then people have come out to say that, you know, Tupac's relatives, Suge Knight, they have come out to refute those. Not to say that the Tupac chain is, I mean, the Death Row chain isn't real, but Tupac didn't wear it. So now, I don't know.
That's that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating to see. I guess to read in the headline that Drake is really buying anything, but buying a chain that seemingly ain't even what they say it is.
If it's not even the fact that it was Drake. If Drake wasn't suing rap, I mean UMG and all this other stuff. If he wasn't doing all this goofy stuff, if let's say he bought them chains 10 years ago, I probably ain't tripped.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It's the timing of it all. Because Drake, I guarantee you, the money Drake got right now, he had it in 2015. Or he had access to get it in 2015. Drake was hotter in 2015.
That's true.
So,
damn, that's 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I know, right? But it's like if he wanted to buy it, he could have.
But here we are today.
It's the timing of everything. That's what makes it look weird. And then, like we said, he did a whole song talking about meltdown for Pharrell's chain. And Pharrell is a legend. He's not Tupac, but he's a legend. So the minute he get pissed off about something, he can threaten to do that with Tupac's chain. Now I'm not sure who that would piss off.
Right, and that is exactly the point.
Yeah.
Who cares? Who cares? He can melt it down. He can make another chain. He can make a chain with his face. Like, who cares? I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Oh man.
Are we getting the music or not? That's all I care about.
That's what we should care about. Speaking of music, Billboard continues to they never cease to amaze us because they love a good list and they love pissing us off, man.
Man.
So on the most recent Billboard top 10 list, right? They made They have Little Baby's My Turn is the #1 Billboard top R&B/hip hop album of the 21st century. Johnny.
Okay.
Notice this tops R&B and hip hop.
Okay.
Of the 21st century.
Let's start here, right?
Well, hey, Michael Jackson Thriller won one, so we can start there too. You know, not at this list, but just they've been trolling us.
Right?
Right, in general, they've been trolling us forever. Like,
okay. So when I first saw this headline, like I don't think my brain was actually working, right? So I reread it 3 times. Then I had to understand, when did the 21st century start? Because in my brain, I'm thinking, okay, they talk about the 2020s. No. They talking about the year 2000, Y2K. They talk about 2000. Yeah. They talk about the year after 1999. Shout out to Prince, rest in peace. That's what they talking about since the year 2000, right? So then I have to think, I ain't getting the R&B yet. I'm not even getting the R&B. What hip hop albums came out since the year 2000? The first thing that came to my mind, fucking Marshall Mathers LP. How many Jay-Z albums then dropped since 2000? Get Rich or Die Trying. How many?
My Turn, they better than Country Grammar.
That's why I was so confused by the headline.
It is the top of the R&B album.
We ain't even got to R&B. Confessions, like hell. This fuck R. Kelly, but TP2.com. Like, what are we doing?
I was about to say, Lil Baby's album's not better than D'Angelo's Voodoo.
Like, come on,
that came out in 2000. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, man.
So many albums.
But did you see what it was directly above? Directly above.
I was so
like,
mad.
I mean, if Lil Baby My Turn is 1, number 2.
Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City.
Even for the Drake fans, it's better than Take Care. Take Care is 3. It's better than Forest Hill Drive. That's top 10 on this list as well.
That is insane.
So you arguably got the big 3 and all their albums in these top. I'm not mad at the. If somebody said Take Care was the #1 rap album of the 21st century, I wouldn't agree, but I would listen.
But like
you have to make a case for me to pay attention to that one.
But it's Drake and his Take Care, right?
Yeah, it's his magnum opus. It's like his best body of work.
So cool. Like, again, I also wouldn't agree, but I'm not necessarily mad if somebody said that. Cool, whatever. But Lil Baby My Turn, and that's not even to say that Lil Baby shouldn't even be on the top 100 list. I'm not even saying that. But number 1,
SZA. SOS is 4. SOS is not better than Control.
Come I'm still confused and baffled. I'm like,
SZA is 4.
I've been bamboozled. Like I can't understand. Well,
it ain't the Jill Scott album better than this right now. Jill Scott taking my own freedom.
Man,
Put it in the car.
Music Soul Child. Like, what are we doing? Hell, we can put what year did Common B come out? That came out in 2000?
2005.
Hell, not even B. Universal Mind Control could go over that.
Listen,
and
that was a rough album. But
come on, man.
But you're cooking though. But you're cooking. Listen, number 5 is a Post Malone album. I'm ready to throw the computer. Bro. Post Malone,
bro.
He said hip hop was icky. Well, he didn't say that. But, he said something.
It looked like he
might as well say.
It looks like he says icky. Like a
Pop Smoke album is 6. Are you fucking high?
And
I fuck with Pop, but that was a posthumous release. We're not doing that.
I'm upset. Shout out to Drake, right? Like I'm really upset. Like this is insane. I can't. Of all the egregious lists and top 10,
this is the one.
This takes the cake. Like
I will always remember this.
I still have to say in my brain they mean since 2000. Like that's what I keep getting hung up.
Now if it was 2020,
then
maybe
you might have a slight argument, but I'm still gonna argue. You know, but still, like Jesus Christ.
Man. I don't know, bro. I have no idea.
I didn't malfunction. I'm sorry, y'all.
Glitched up.
It really messed me up. Hey, it's really messed me up.
I know, man. It's so angry, man. It got to be so tight. I just want to fight. I want to slap somebody.
Man, seriously though.
But speaking of fighting, blur segment. Avengers Doomsday, man. might be. I don't know, bro.
This shit finna be trash.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad.
This shit finna be trash.
I was on slow walking to that, but I'm glad you just said it. So apparently, there's been some rumors and even confirmed on Avengers Doomsday set that there was a little static between Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds. So Johnny, I know you've been able to kind of tap into those rumor mills. What do you think about the beef between Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds?
I'm gonna keep it a book. Like, I don't. So clearly, I don't know Ryan Reynolds personally.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen of him, like his personality, the way he interacts with his wife, like he an asshole in real life. So what we see him doing as Deadpool, as you ever seen
any other film he's in? No matter.
Basically. That's like, I feel like that's really just him. That's Ryan Reynolds as the character. Like, that's him, right?
Yeah. So
do I think he probably on set antagonizing Robert Downey Jr.? I absolutely believe that happened. I do. I really do. And I do think that Robert Downey Jr. would have swung on him. I do think that. I really do think that. It's really fucked up because we got this $300 million project that they are really, trying to make sure that they get $1 billion on. That is already following up in a very poorly executed phase 4 or 5 and shit. Start to phase 6. Like it's really messed up. And
excuse me.
I believe that there may be rewrites to take Deadpool out of this film. Which is going to be even more insane because they haven't finished the script. You already about to filming and you filming and you about to rewrite scenes that clearly has Doomsday and Deadpool in it. So what are we doing? What are we doing? This movie's about to be so trash, bro.
And it's so funny when the initial rumors started and we discussed it, I was like, I bet Robert Downey Jr. is in the middle of it.
That's crazy.
I said it, I was like, RDJ, somebody got out of pocket with RDJ because he had to let him know. What is the Infinity War? No, we ain't got it behind us, but I'm just saying, RDJ is at the top in the center of the Infinity War stuff. I'm gonna let you know this mine.
The $100 million man. You shouldn't be antagonizing him at all. But again, it's Ryan Reynolds. But
then again, he ruined Blade Trinity. Blade Trinity wasn't bad. But it wasn't good either.
Jesus Christ.
But listen, it took them 20 years to get past that.
That's a fact.
And now you stepping on bigger work. Listen, we don't have to have Deadpool in here.
See, okay. And now this is a complete tangent. Every black actor and actress that they say is difficult to work with and to get blackballed throughout the industry. And now we got Ryan Reynolds, who clearly has a pattern of this shit. And is affecting Disney's most
like this, the one they trying to
lucrative property.
They trying to get the money back off of this.
Man, what?
I mean, arguably their last 2 films have been decent, but they didn't make money. You know what I'm saying? Thunderbolts, New Avengers, whatever you want to call it, decent. Like I think it was one of the better films I've seen from Marvel in a long time.
True.
Fantastic Four, it's a good mid, but hey, we're here though. You know what I'm saying? We trying to set something up, and then now we ain't getting nothing that's really contained MCU until December of next year. And Ryan, this thing is big.
This is bigger than you, my boy.
The only reason we let you get a third film is so we can wrap up this multiverse stuff. That's honestly what it was. Because you know how hard he had to fight to get Deadpool. That's because he's an asshole. Like nobody wanted to make that film. Jesus Christ. Now it proved to be, profitable, and we got, what, 2 good films? 2.5 good films?
2.5.
All right.
What's 2?
What's the half? Deadpool 2.
Okay.
Deadpool and Wolverine is good film.
Okay. All right. Well,
we'll
go there.
We discussed it last. We discussed it last time.
Hey man. Yeah, day to day I'm different. Cause right now I'm about to say fuck Ryan Reynolds because that's where I'm getting to.
I mean that's what it should be though.
Because honestly, even before this news came out, in my brain, I'm like, Doomsday really not gonna be that good. In my head, I really feel that way. I didn't want to say it, but after this killed
the last shred of enthusiasm I got until they give me like a trailer.
I don't even listen. Of course I'm gonna be excited for the trailer, but I don't even care about the trailer. The trailer's not gonna do nothing for my anticipation.
So pretty much it's the new Avengers versus them and a whole bunch of variants against Doom and a whole bunch of variants, because the new Avengers, we just seen them.
And clearly we know all the variants gonna die because they're variants and they old as hell. So who cares? Like
this is a shit show.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey man, let's speak of something else. Let's switch the gears, man. We're going from Marvel. Let's go over to DC.
Let's do it.
James Gunn unloading the clip. Hold on.
Hey, let's go.
Unload the clip. That's anytime James Gunn speaks, unload the clip. So apparently next year we're getting a Clayface film. Not the most popular Batman villain.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say he's like what, top 10? Top 15? You let me know in the roles.
I give it top 20.
Top 20?
All right, cool, for sure.
But he getting a film.
Yeah.
And this is before we even get the casting announcement of Batman in the DCU. So we're setting up a Clayface film that may be setting him up as an anti-hero. I'm not sure. But Johnny, what do you have to say about Clayface getting his own solo film when he's not a big character? And then even before we introduce Batman into this new DCU that we're building.
So I'll take the latter first.
Okay.
I do think that it's interesting that they're making this film without even announcing who a Batman is. So we have nothing of Batman in the DCU yet.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're one of Batman's most recognizable villains, I'll say that. Is getting his own movie. Like, I think it's kind of cool. I think it's bold. It's definitely bold.
It's bold as fuck.
But I think it's cool. And the reason I think it's cool is because we got the Penguin show. What they were able to do with that TV show, even though it's connected to the Robert Pattinson Batman, even though it's connected to that version of Batman, what they were able to do with the character and the story, I'm on board for Clayface. Because Penguin is not necessarily an anti-hero. He's still a villain.
Mm-hmm.
He just somewhat of a hero in his own world. Kind of like a Thanos type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they were able to do that with Penguin, I think I'm cool with this Clayface. And this is like a Clayface origin story, because from some of the videos I've seen on YouTube, Batman currently already exists in the DCU. We just don't know who it is or who play him and what's going on. So him and his rogue gallery, they already running amok in Gotham City.
Yeah.
This is a Clayface origin story. We actually get to see the chemicals and all the process of him becoming Clayface. So what that means for him as a character in his own movie, I have no idea. But I'm interested in seeing the process.
Yeah, and I don't know where I'm at with it. Like, can I be excited for a Clayface film when we haven't seen him properly adapted in any measure of live action? No. No, I'm sorry. I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know source material. What have you given me? What have you given me before? And listen, I don't want another Joker. We have remixed the Joker story.
Joke it out.
Yeah, we joke it out. I get that. Even Catwoman, we've had 3, maybe different 4 variations of a Catwoman. Straight. Cool, right? Let's put her over there. Penguin, Colin Farrell cooking too much right now for you to play with that.
Fact.
Leave that one alone.
That is
There's no
fact.
Oswald Cobblepot exists, but we ain't touching that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like maybe there was other ones like a Deathstroke. Like, we could have went that route. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, something that makes a little bit more sense. Like, even though some people are kind of off on the Tom Hardy Bane, or even think that he cooked so much with that, we can go back and get Bane and do it to where, you know, comic book fans there feel like it's a little bit more comic accurate. You know what I'm saying? So we can even get him. But ain't supposed to be a Bane and Deathstroke film anyway. It was talks.
It is.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's neither here nor there.
But I mean, like, you could have got me off of a Deathstroke film where he's like, you know, he's doing his thing, and you know, we see how he got there. But Clayface, woo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a tough one.
That's like man back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about
now? Okay, so this movie is being coined as pseudo horror. So how do you feel about that?
I'm cool. Like, listen, I gotta trust the gun when he unload the clip. Cause listen, James Gunn ain't never really let me down. It's just,
it's true.
I gotta trust his vision because we see what else he's doing. We're not gonna get too far off of it, but it's a Supergirl film coming. He already announced
announced Superman sequel.
Like, come on, man. It's like, you know what? Trust the gun. Like, trust it. I'm thinking all kind of gun flips. Gun don't jam, unload the clip. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gun butt.
Yeah. Exactly. We doing all that. But maybe I should have a little bit more optimism, about it.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that James Gunn really enjoys source material and adapting in his way, listen, let's just let the man cook.
Yeah.
Because listen, he did mess with Guardians, the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, Pink. Well, no, Pink was not his, but
even Creature Commandos, and that was a cartoon. Like, that shit was fire.
So if we going off of the track record, he ain't really missed yet. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give him space to miss if he's gonna miss.
Yeah.
But he's so connected and dedicated to source material and making it translate very well to the screen. We just gotta let him rock. But if you chose Clayface, I'm trusting your vision. I'm trusting your vision because it's like, damn, Clayface.
I really,
we could have gotten a Scarecrow or something. Like, I don't know, man.
Like, shit, Scarecrow might pop up.
Like,
horror shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's so interesting the fact that we've clearly seen, like, we were there for the rise and the fall of Marvel and are in real time witnessing the fall and the rise of DC in live action film. Like, this is insane and plays into me being an unk because how am I able to witness all this shit? Like, that is nuts. That's nuts. So, hey man, I'm on board for Clayface. Like you said, James Gunn ain't let us down yet, and I'm trusting him. I'm putting my trust in him.
But I guess because, well, it seems like to me, because if I'm trusting James Gunn already, I don't think that it's better than Kraven the Hunter. I think it's better than all three Venoms. I think it's better than I think it's better than what's the other one? The vampire Morbius. Like, I think it's better than all of them. Madam Web, it's better than all of them. Like, anything that's set up outside of like the superhero being there hasn't proven to be like necessarily good films. Venom has been profitable, but I don't know about the rewatchability on those.
Now, I'm gonna keep it a book with you.
Okay.
I actually watched Venom not too long ago. I mean, not Venom, Kraven the Hunter.
Uh-huh.
That shit was kind of fire. That shit was kind of, bro. It's on Netflix. Just random Saturday. I ain't have shit to do.
Play.
It's there. Let me turn it on. Hey. Now, if Kraven the Hunter, the movie, was not Kraven the Hunter, if it wasn't the character Kraven, they just named it some other shit, that would have been one of the best films that came out that year.
I told you. Like, I said, I was like, there's no way.
Like,
it don't matter if it's Toby, Andrew, or Tom. They would have got packed up.
They would have got packed done. Like,
packed up. What you talking? Miles, it don't matter.
Bro, whenever you just get the time, maybe 2 hours, maybe a little bit less. Just cut it on. Like,
I believe. Listen, I'll trust you on that. But those films haven't been received well, and they setting up anti-heroes, and you don't even have a glimpse of the hero in the film. Right. Like, we doing all these origins, and that's cool. But it's like, and then it kind of takes the thing away from we're not gonna do another Batman origin, which I'm okay with. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to see the pearls fall in the alley no more. We good on that. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Clayface, and then you ain't announced. Like, I'm still just stuck on the fact you ain't announced your Batman. We done filmed a Superman film. It done came out.
We done announced another one.
We done announced another one. We still ain't got Batman yet. This is crazy.
Hey man, you got to slow walk Batman for the fact that we already have a Batman that's out now.
So what do you think about, like, now, do you think this will confuse comic book fans or like the casual moviegoers? You do have the Batman coming out next year.
Right, that's part two. Yeah.
Then Man of Tomorrow comes out next year as well.
Mm-hmm.
So is that that's kind of crazy to sit here and think about a Batman and Superman film dropping in the same year, and they're not connected.
The casual fans definitely gonna be confused. They're gonna be confused. They are,
especially when you're thinking of connected cinematic universes.
Yeah, crazy.
I know, man, but we're here though.
And I'm here for it. We here. Hey, hold on. Where the fucking applause? Where the applause at? I don't see it. Is it not there? Yes, and I'm here for it. I'm taking my glasses off. I can't see shit. But yeah, hey, look, trust in the gun.
Man, hey man, unload the clip, man.
I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm here. Listen, clearly we are getting off of the Marvel train because I don't know what the fuck they doing. So this easy transition on over to DC. We here, baby.
Listen, we're all here about the content. If the content cooking, we right here with you until it ain't cooking no more.
Facts.
But hey, man, clearly we have reached the end of our docket. Johnny, what you got for him, bro?
Listen, if you're on YouTube, first of all, welcome back because we back.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all for rocking with us this long.
Yes,
hit
sir.
that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell and let us know about any of the topics that we discussed today. Now, if you're on audio, you know what time it is.
OS Song of the Week.
Song of the Week. Hey, man, check this out. I had time off. I went back and listened to that futuristic summer joint.
Okay.
If this was 2007, this would be an instant classic. Instant fucking classic. Hey, the shit. But the disc